Public building, yes.
Are you going to leave the business?
This is a public building. I've not broken the law.
Are you willing to leave the business, sir?
I asked you what law I had broken.
Criminal trespassing.
No.
At this point, you are trespassed.
And you said caused a ruckus.
Are you going to leave this building, sir?
For what?
For trespassing.
Based on what crime have I committed?
You are committing it right now. I've told.
I have 2 grams of cocaine in my butthole.
Okay, outstanding.
Step back.
And you're using.
Back off of me now! Stop touching me! Help! Help! Help!
Ever heard of the First Amendment? I can say whatever I want and you can't do shit about it. Too bad. I kind of liked him.
Stop that music! I'm in a public place! I can film whatever I can see! Photography is not a crime! Photography is not a crime! Photography is not a crime!
I'd like to welcome you to the John Legato Show. I'm John Legato. It's the Rabble Rouser, aka Rotor Rooter. Now, he's at an event at the Merriman, Kansas Community Center. Now, the occupancy permit for the event room is already at capacity because Mr. Rouser probably arrived late. But he's special, isn't he?
Wow, we drove all the way out there.
I'm sorry. I RSVP'd.
Can I just listen from the doorway?
You'll have to ask this woman right down here.
I have an RSVP.
I'm sorry, but we are about to hit capacity.
No, you said, okay, you're about to, but I had an RSVP.
Yes.
I know,
So you
but,
should have accounted for me as well.
well, I'm sorry, but we're at capacity.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry.
What's the
I
capacity?
said the capacity is where it's at.
What's the capacity? What's the number? I have an RSVP though.
250.
This is what I don't understand. Is that I have
250.
Okay, can I please just tell you that I RSVP, so my number should count in there.
I'm sorry, you cannot enter. We are at capacity completely.
I RSVP.
I'm sorry.
That's the thing.
I'm sorry, but we're at capacity and you
But
cannot
that
go
doesn't
in.
make any sense.
It's a fire regulation.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I RSVP.
I'm sorry, but you
So
cannot go in, sir.
I'm counted towards that number. Right.
But we are at capacity,
But
so you cannot go in.
So somebody that didn't RSVP is leaving, and I'm not allowed to go in. I RSVP.
The same thing happened to me.
I'm so sorry. We're at capacity.
Well, then you need
We've
to.
already started.
You need to make. You need to make.
No,
you
we're
need
not
to
going to
explain
make anybody
yourself.
do anything, sir. You please have to leave.
Well, I don't have to leave. What are you talking about?
They are actually, yeah.
I don't have to leave. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, but we're at capacity.
Okay, but I don't
and
have to leave.
okay, well, you can stand here, but you can't go in.
What will happen if I go in?
We're going to have to call the police because we're at capacity and that is a fire hazard.
How do you know you're at capacity?
Because we've counted every single person because they.
How do you know you're at capacity? Because we counted every person that went in. Brilliant.
How do you know you're at capacity?
Because we've counted every single person because they checked in.
Oh, so okay.
No, I'm just, because to me, I want to go home because I'm not going to hang out. I just want, like I said, I spent a lot of time to get here.
Yeah.
I got the runaround.
Yeah, for sure. I understand.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, so just a few call to actions here, so just calling your legislature, telling them to oppose the bills that trample on their civil rights, of course, and then, of course, this one, most importantly, is to stop the law there. So scan the QR code, you can find more information about that, and then, as always, if you want to learn more, reach out and one of us are more than happy. So.
All right. Yeah, no, because I'm also a monthly donor, so that's why I'm kind of really involved.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, man. I don't understand. I RSVP'd for this. I don't understand. She said that you guys counted everybody that went in there because they all checked in. And so I haven't checked in, so in theory you should have 249 people in there because I'm on the list, I RSVP. So that means there's people in there that didn't RSVP, and meanwhile I did, and I can't go in?
Right, so how we did the check-in process, that would be correct.
What would be correct about that?
That's just, I mean, so yes, people walked in, yes, some people got in around us, that is unfortunate, but as always, one of us organizers are always happy to meet with you one-on-one to go over the meeting. You can take those sheets of paper if you want more information,
Well, so what really was the point of the RSVP then, I guess, is what I'm asking. I mean, you guys switched locations because you knew there was going to be a large enough crowd, so the RSVP should have meant something.
That's not true. We switched locations because the previous location was not confirmed. This was confirmed, so that is why we switched locations.
Yeah, I don't appreciate you saying it wasn't true. I got an email from, what's the coordinator of this event here at the ACLU? Her name is Imeje or something like that, and she said it was because of capacity. So what you just said there, you said what I said was not true, but that's what the coordinator of this told me.
Yeah,
in the email.
I mean, if there's a complaint that you have, you're more than welcome to reply to that email and she'll get back to you.
Looking for an answer on what was the point of the RSVP.
Again, the email, you can email her and ask that. She is someone with the information that I do not have,
Who are you
I
then?
cannot answer that.
Who are you then?
You can find my information on the website.
What's your name?
My name's Evan.
Evan?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your title?
Voting rights organizer.
Oh, voting rights organizer. Okay. Hey. Hey.
I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. We drove all over the wrong place.
Well, they changed it.
No. Why did they get to go in there?
I don't know.
Who are you?
Rotor Rooter attempts an end run and tries to get in anyway.
Why did they get to go in there?
I don't know.
Who are you?
I ask myself that every day.
What are you stopping me from doing there then?
I don't think I'm stopping anything.
Really? Well then let me go around you. They just got to go in there.
Dude, I'm a dipshit with a camera. I don't make rules. I don't do anything.
Then what are you doing then? Why are you blocking my way? You know, that's a crime to block my way in a public building.
No, it's not.
It sure is.
You're also not allowed to protest here.
21, 59, 22. Who's protesting?
You are with that sign.
What sign?
The sign that you're holding in your hand.
What's your stocking cap say?
It says the ACLU. It's
Does
where I
it?
work.
Okay.
Evidently, Rotor Rooter is displaying some obnoxious sign, and the community center has policies on political or specific controversial messaging. The meeting has an agenda, and they are permitted to limit the topics. Therefore, it becomes a limited public forum.
So my message, is that what you're referring to?
I don't care what your message is.
Really? So why are you saying I'm protesting? Why are you
I'm not
saying
going to
this
argue
is
with
a
you,
sign?
dude. You're not going to.
There was 4 or 5 people that just went in there when you told me that if I went in there, one more person,
Police are here.
that it
Feel free to involve them.
that it would shut
Hey,
down
Evan?
the entire meeting.
Can you get the officers that are down here, please? Yeah.
And what are you getting the officers for?
Police officers are on their way.
So, officer, first of all, what's your name?
Officer Allen.
Officer Allen. And who are you with?
Say it again.
Who are you with?
Marion Police Department.
Do you have a badge number?
3728.
376. So, officers, So I don't know why you're over here with me, but
Our supervisor will address you here in a second.
But since you're over here, I would like to report that they're preventing me from going into this meeting.
This is their event. They're at capacity, which is the first part of it.
Well, if you would let me explain what I was going to say.
understand. So
No, you
I'm
don't,
just-
because I'm trying to explain it to you. I
I
come over here to try to
understand.
explain.
Can I say two
No,
words?
because I'm in the process of reporting what is called a crime. It's called 215922. They're interfering with my public business by preventing me from going in there.
Your public business is not their public business.
215922. They're interfering with my public business by preventing me from going in there. And the reason why is because when I first came here, they said that if I went in there, it would be one person over capacity and they'd have to shut the entire meeting down. I stood right over there and watched as 4 more people went into the room. That came in after me and went in there no problem. And I walked over here to go in there because clearly the capacity thing and what you were just saying there, because you were just parroting what they were telling you about capacity, isn't true. And so since it's not true, I have RSVP'd to this meeting. And if they're going to allow people in over capacity like they just did, but then prevent me, they are interfering with my public business, and that's a crime. I can try to go in there.
Rotor Rooter makes another attempt to outflank the door here.
That's fine. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to go in there.
Okay.
I'm just going to stand right here.
Yeah, but I need to keep people out of this area so that there's egress if there's a fire.
Oh, it's a fire. Oh, okay.
I'm Sergeant Simmons with the Marion, Kansas Police Department. Would you mind going over and talking with me over at the front doors?
I'm fine right here.
Staff has requested you be trespassed from the building.
For what?
Because you are causing a ruckus.
Causing a ruckus?
Yep, and it's a private... Listen to me for a second,
that?
please. It is a private business. They have the right to trespass anyone that they see fit, and they don't have to give a reason. Okay?
You're telling me this city community center is a private business?
It is a private business. You have to pay to come into this place.
Oh, really?
Yes, you do.
So that makes it a private business? This is a city public building. What are you talking about?
You are being trespassed from the business.
What'll happen if I don't leave?
You're going to be arrested.
For what?
For trespassing, sir.
What crime have I broken to be trespassed from this
If
public
I
building?
tell you that you are trespassed as a representative of the building, and then you do not fault, you asked me a question, so let me finish. If I tell you that you are trespassed at the request of the business and you refuse to leave, then it is criminal trespassing in the state of Kansas, and that is an arrestable offense.
The organization that booked the event is a private business. I believe it was the ACLU event, I think. They're not a governmental agency, and they have every legal right to admit or deny entry to anyone for any reason. It's no different if the organization was IBM, LensCrafters, or Aspen Dental. They control the space.
If I tell you that you are trespassed at the request of the business and you refuse to leave, then it is criminal trespassing in the state of Kansas, and that is an arrestable offense. So here's my solution for you, okay? Because I want to give you options. Good police officer gives people options. There is a protesting spot out on the sidewalk outside of the building. Well, you've got a sign right here.
And the sign is a message.
Okay. I am giving you the opportunity to
You'll be
leave
violating
on
my
your
First
own.
Amendment right.
No,
This
I
is
won't, sir.
Yes, you will. This
No, I
is a
won't.
public building. Yes.
Are you going to leave the
This is a public
business?
building. I've not broken
Are
a law.
you willing to leave the business,
I
sir?
asked you what law I had broken.
Criminal trespassing.
No.
At
Prior
this point,
to
you are
that, and you
trespassed.
said caused a ruckus.
Are you going to leave this building, sir?
For what?
For trespassing.
Based on what crime have I committed?
You are committing it right now. I've told
This
you
is
you're
a
trespassed. You need to leave.
There has to be an underlying charge for that. Otherwise,
Sir?
you're going to be violating my First Amendment
No,
rights
I
right
won't
now.
be.
Yes, you
No,
will.
I won't be.
Because you're removing me
Are you
because of
going
what
to
you
leave this
consider my
building,
sign
sir?
right here in protesting.
Are you going to leave this building,
You would
sir?
find yourself in a First Amendment lawsuit.
Okay, put your hands behind your back, sir.
Okay, 2 issues. Trespassing is being verbally informed that you are trespassing and you refuse to leave after being warned. Number 2, frauditors talk all the time about some underlying crime. If you get caught for shoplifting, you're arrested for theft. If you trespass, you trespass. And that's my take on it. The John Legato Show is produced right outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. Please like, share, and encourage your friends to subscribe. Semper Fidelis.